There you are. This is a poem about Harry McClary called Sit. Something was happening down in the park. Such a yap could be heard, such a blusterous bark. A fidget of dogs lined up on the grass for the Kennel Club's special obedience class. Harry McClary felt breezily bad, jittery, skittery, mischievous, mad. The leader said, "Sit!" but he wouldn't obey. The other dogs sat, but he scampered away, galloping here, galloping there, rollicking, frolicking everywhere. "Down!" called the leader, so tangled in knots that off in a hurry sped bottomly pots, galloping here, galloping there, rollicking, frolicking everywhere. "Heel!" cried the leader, but skipping away to follow the others went Muffin McClay. Galloping here, galloping there, rollicking, frolicking everywhere. "Stay!" roared the leader, husky and hoarse, but out of his clutches slipped Hercules Morse. Galloping here, galloping there, rollicking, frolicking everywhere. "Come!" howled the leader, but looking for fun were bits of Maloney and Schnitzel von Krumm. Galloping here, galloping there, rollicking, frolicking everywhere. "Wait!" yelled the leader, but capering free went Custard and Noodle and Barnacle Bee. Galloping here, galloping there, rollicking, frolicking everywhere. They raced round the fountain, they chased through the trees, they barged over gardens and scattered the leaves, they hurtled past sheds and the bandstand beyond. They rushed through a hedge and went splat in the pond. The end. And this is another poem about Harry McClary called Hat Tricks. Swoosh went the wind in the tops of the trees, swishing the branches and tossing the leaves. It whipped around corners and blew over bins. It buffeted birds into spirals and spins. A blusterous, gusterous, dusterous day. But Harry McClary was ready to play. He scooped up his skimmer and carried it down to the edge of the park at the far end of town. The wind was so restless, its buffet so strong, that it flapped him and slapped him and zapped him along. He waited for someone to stop and to play. But everyone said, "We're too busy today." Along came Miss Plum, and she patted his nose. "Maybe," she said, "just a couple of throws." Whiz went the skimmer, and off like a shot went Harry McClary post-haste from the spot. He hurtled so fast over pathway and creek that his legs were a blur and his tail was a streak. Then, with a swoop and a flurry of black, he caught it and carried it all the way back. Zing went the skimmer, high over a seat, but Harry McClary had wings on his feet. He zoomed like a rocket, he galloped and sped over railings and grass and begonia bed. Then, with a swoop and a flurry of black, he caught it and carried it all the way back. Up at the top in the summery sun, the wind was enjoying some frolicsome fun. It played with the hats, all the dresses and veils. It hassled the hairdos and tangled the tails. Grandmother Pugh was a vision in blue, from the top of her head to the bow on her shoe. Her hat was a riot of ribbon and lace, roses and feathers that tickled her face. She clung to it bravely, but, doom and dismay, the wind whistled through it and blew it away. Harry McClary, as quick as a flash, was off on a desperate daredevil dash. Like lightning he scooted, skedaddle, skidoo, while faster and faster the hat simply flew. He chased it through marigolds, over a frond, straight through the hedge to the edge of the pond. Then, with a swoop and a flurry of black, he caught it and carried it all the way back. The end.